Okay, let's dive right into this. We're going to tackle a financial puzzle that honestly baffles so many people. How can a family earning what seems like a really comfortable income still feel like they're living right on the edge? I mean, it sounds kind of crazy, right? A six-figure income, that should be your ticket to security. But this question gets to the absolute heart of a hidden fragility in our modern economy. So, how is this even possible? Let's break it down. The first piece of this puzzle has a name, and it's a powerful one: the two-income trap. This is the core concept, the hidden mechanism that explains exactly why so many high-earning families feel so financially shaky. So, what does this actually mean in plain English? Well, it's when a family's essential, non negotiable expenses, we're talking the mortgage, car payments, childcare, grow so large that they require both paychecks just to stay afloat. There's no buffer, no slack. The entire financial structure becomes incredibly brittle. Now, what's really interesting here is how this visualizes the problem. Just look at this breakdown. The mortgage isn't covered by one income, it needs a piece of both. Same deal with the car payments. And that childcare bill? That might swallow a huge chunk of the second income all by itself. You can see it right there. There is no single salary that can carry this load alone.
And this is the crucial point. Think of it like a twin-engine plane. If you need both engines running at full power just to stay in the air, you have zero redundancy. A job loss, a medical issue, or even a major unexpected expense for one partner can send the whole system into a tailspin. There's no one left on the bench to send into the game.
And that one furnace repair we mentioned? Yeah, that is not a hypothetical. The average emergency home repair can easily run you thousands of dollars. For a family caught in the two-income trap, an expense like this isn't an inconvenience, it's a potential catastrophe.
So, how in the world did we get here? This wasn't always the norm. To really understand the trap, we have to look at how the family safety net has radically changed over the generations. This slide just illustrates the shift perfectly. In the past, a family typically structured its major fixed costs around a single income. The second adult, even if they weren't earning a wage, represented a huge economic safety net, an unactivated earner who could jump into the workforce in a crisis. Today, both earners are already activated, full-time, just to cover the basics. That safety net, it's just gone. And this quote, wow, it just drives the point home with incredible force. The issue isn't about the choice to have two careers, it's about the economic necessity. The system has evolved to require both incomes, and that removes the choice and the flexibility that once acted as such a critical buffer. Okay, so we've laid out the problem. It's a structural one. So how do we fix it? Well, it requires a new way of thinking. Let's call it the foundation versus gravy model. You see, just throwing more money at a broken structure won't fix it. You can't simply earn your way out of the two-income trap. You have to fundamentally rebuild your financial house on a more stable base. The first and by far the most important part of this new structure is the foundation. This is the absolute bedrock of your financial security. So here's the non-negotiable rule, that foundation is all your essential must-pay bills. And the goal is to have them completely covered by a single primary income. Now, this might mean making tough choices like driving a more modest car or choosing a smaller home to shrink that mortgage. But this is what creates immediate stability. If anything happens to that second income, the lights stay on and the mortgage gets paid. Your survival is secure. Once and only once that foundation is rock solid, everything else that comes in, well, that's the gravy. The second income is no longer for survival. It's for thriving. This is the money you use to aggressively pay down debt, to build a real emergency fund, to invest for the future, and to enjoy life's extras without guilt. This is what buys you freedom and resilience. It's your financial shock absorber. So you can see, right? Adopting this model requires a complete shift in how we define what it means to be financially strong. So the crucial point is this. A resilient household is one where the loss of an income is a manageable inconvenience, not a life-altering disaster. It's where your safety isn't chained to two people earning at full capacity every single month. That is what true financial independence actually looks like. And this, right here, is the key takeaway. You can earn $200,000 a year and be fragile, or you can earn half of that and be rock solid. The number on your paycheck matters far, far less than the structure you build with it. So I'll leave you with a question to think about. Take a good, honest look at your own finances. Is your house built on a solid foundation with your essential costs covered by one income?
Or is it built on gravy, where everything depends on both incomes holding steady? The answer, well, it might just change everything.